Hello guys, welcome to my deck profile for my Rezael deck. Starting off with our right line, Soal, then Tranquilla. Some players will play Ventesta, but for me it's important to have one grade 1 or lower. You can call your crit triggers or your dogs or your area sage and other targets you have in your deck. Ventesta is good, but for me is Tranquilla more plussing this deck. Of course, Essential and 1 Rezael. Of course, we are playing 4 Fated Kings. He's also regarded as a 1 OG Rezael on your Vanguard. That's really important. Besides, you have other cards in your deck that need a Fated one. He gets the Divine skill from Rezael if you have a Rezael in your soul. And for each OG Rezael you have, he gets 5k power on top. The second skill is the same skill as always, but with one addition. If you put one grade 3 or greater Rezael from hand, it's really important. You can call one grade 3 or less from the drop in your Vanguard circle, and plus your called units gets 5k on top if your opponent's Vanguard is grade 3 or greater. Now we have 3 OG Rezaels. For me, this is important to have more than one in the soul, or if you don't have your Fated King, you have your Fated 1 Rezael to personalize and go the OG line you have before the Fated King. One of the new additions is Gabrielius. Gabrielius on place, so +1, you look on your top card on your deck and goes to top or bottom. If you choose to put it on bottom, gets 5k. The second skill is if your unit attacks and you are 4 damage, he gains 5k at the end of that battle, and if this card was placed with your Vanguard with Fated 1 in its card name and you did not perform drive checks, you can counterblast 1, he gets an 10k and +1 drive and can perform drive checks. This card gets more pressure on your board and one lucky trigger for you. Starting with 4 Nimbus. That's really important for your power lines. You can get more power with this deck if you want to, because of your Fated King you have now. You use your energy blast for this unit and no other units. I don't play any Biscottis or other cards with energy blast. He fills up your soul and you can look end of turn if you attack with this unit. If it's your last attack, you can know your top card. It can be everything, a OT or a crit. It's really important when you are at 5 damage and you can actually win with this card any game if your luck is on your side. 3 Valtrosso and Leah. This card is really important. If you want, can put some normal units onto bottom of your deck or some orders, but the other part from the skill is important. Counterblast 1, you can pick up 1 order card in your top of your 5 cards or 1 unit. This is great, less or equal than your Vanguard and called Rearguard circle. That's one of the important things you have, because you use your doggo so much. Again, some of your key pieces get on your bottom of your deck, because this card shuffles your deck. That's the important part. I think the calling part is important as well, and get 1 order. You can get 1 Elementaria if you play Elementaria. Of course, every deck plays Elementaria, or if you have other orders, you can pick up other orders besides regardless pieces, of course. 2 Catwaller. Catwaller is really important because he shuffles your deck, draws a card. If you don't pick up 1 card on the top 3, you must pick up 1 unit card. That's really important, not any card. It must be a unit card that have grade 2 or greater. If you don't pick up 1 card, of course, you can draw 1, as I said. For the last grade 2, we are playing 1 regardless piece, Twincast. Can use every skill in 1 turn, but not in 1 battle, because this card gets in your order zone first and then to your drop, and after this battle you can use the second part of the effect. It's a good discard fodder for your rights or too early guard. We are playing 4 Doggos, 3 area sages for our counterblast and boosting power for Rezael, 3 Pebrams. This unit, I would say, is one of the best new additions for the deck. It's kinda not playing because of the package, but I don't want to rely on that package, because with Hevram and Valtrosso and Leah, I can get more, plus with the package consistency. The package, of course, they draw more and get more units. The power lines are the same, but more piece reliant and not consistent enough. In my opinion, unit can be 13k up to 18k booster if you play this card with Rezael, with his skill from the Fated King. But besides that consistency draws a card and make big columns, that's great. And this card for shield value purposes and calling cards from your deck from the top 5, it is for free, and if you play it right, but 20k shield for free, I have nothing to say. 3 PGs, 1 Elementaria Sanctitude. Now we are coming to the triggers. 1 Walnut. A red OT is the best one for this deck. The drive checks from the other OT is not necessarily good. Purple OT, you can play it, but I don't recommend it to play it. One more attack with 100 million is more important than this. The yellow OT you can, but it's one of the worst OTs, I think. Walnut will make games for you. Trust me. We're playing 4 heals, 3 fronts, and 8 crits. Please like and subscribe to the channel and enjoy more deck profiles from our team. Bye.